Good job.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Tuesday Night Baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Frederick Moore, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. Let's see how he does.
Toronto.
So coming to the plate, Jay Rylander. Leading things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Swung on and grounded to second. Brady comes up with it. And that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Now at the plate, Andres Valenzuela. And so get his first opportunity in this one. Valenzuela. Strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Striding into the box, Jacob Rubel, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He's in the hole 0-2 now. Another 0-2. Hard on the ground at first. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jonathan.
Leading off with a J.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Jonathan.
Pitch coming.
Thank you.
Get hard back up.
How's your day going?
Finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hope you're having a good day.
Nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it.
Good and yours.
Into the box. Ryan Lee, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Ryan Lee.
Huh? Oh, it's good.
I hear it.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Bynum aboard here at first with nobody out. Wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Batting sixth.
At the plate,
Third baseman.
Delgado.
Rafael
Who swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And this one's down off the shoot. 1-0. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays' first baseman. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Rick Rivas.
Left fielder.
Get to take his first cuts here.
Rivas.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out with a man at first. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rays 2, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Roosevelt Cloutier.
Leading off for
Get
Toronto.
something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gates is camped under this one. He's got it for out number 1. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Pena. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago.
Eddie Pena.
He's ready. Here's the first offer. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box now, Jay Rylander. He got on top of one of the ground out victim last time. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Rays are in front, 2-0. Standing in, Andres
leading off the Blue Jays fourth.
Bounce back after striking out last time.
Number
13. Not
13.
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped him up. Mack, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Striding forward now is the DH.
Now batting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jacob Rubel.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Hey, you're cute.
I'm set with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez is after it. And that's the second
You should not
down.
understand what they said. Hey, you're cute. Oh, thank you. How's your day going?
Plate, Jonathan Bynum.
The catcher,
Saved
number
his last
33.
time.
Jonathan Bynum.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Do you have a favorite baseball team?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You have MLB The Show?
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. First. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. leading off the inning.
Well,
Leading off for the
the Red
They'll need him
Sox.
to get something going here.
You like the Red Sox? I'm a Braves fan. Do you have a favorite player on the Red Sox? What you think of the World Series?
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled off. One down now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Delgado.
First baseman, Rafael
from the
Delgado.
stretch. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 1 ball. That misses 1 and 2. Hit hard to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Riding in once again, Rick Rivas.
The left fielder, number 22.
0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Rivas.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Rivas, former Colorado Rocky. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roosevelt Pudiak.
Leading off for the Jays.
In their half of the 6th,
Right,
as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curved that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. So stepping in, Eddie Pena.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Eddie Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Pena, 37 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he was absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now.
Center fielder.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground over the first. None. Right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 3, the Jays nothing. Ready for another chance. Andres Valenzuela
Leading off for the Jays.
blew out in his last at
Second
bat.
baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCall sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in to try it again. Jacob
Now
Rubel.
batting, designated hitter, Jacob Rubel.
And now pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning. Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player.
Now
Like,
batting,
it doesn't matter what it looks like. And not
Jonathan Bynum.
I love you.
Into the box now. Jonathan popped him up. None is there. 2 gone. Ready now, Brian Lee. No hits,
Now
no
batting,
2 trips to the plate
right
for him in the
fielder.
ball game.
Brian Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hot stuff.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball one.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. Next to bat for Toronto.
Leading off for the Jays.
Delgado. It's been
Third
a
baseman.
4-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Riding in, Rick Rivas.
The left fielder, number 22.
One in play here.
Rick
0 for 2 with a pair
Rivas.
of strikeouts thus far. ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2.
One out, nobody on. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in, Roosevelt Cloutier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on 5.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen. They're going to get back into this thing.
Oh, look at your face, sweetheart. Alright, let's try it.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Aren't you?
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he fouls this one off.
Are you trying to tell Dad?
Set and the 1-2 pitch. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific. Settling in now.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Blue Jays. Third baseman, number 23.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front.
Oh!
Caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Now batting.
Now back to the leadoff spot for the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rylander. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. Pena on first, nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gates has a lead on it. 1 away.
You're playing now. You should have fun.
Digging in, Andres
The
Valenzuela.
batter, number 13, second baseman, Andres Valenzuela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
You go almost almost on the end.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Taking strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down.
want to know the weirdest thing that happened today?
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Playing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's weird.
Bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And it's safe.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in for the Jays, Jacob Rubel, and his guys are looking to address that donut on the scoreboard for the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1. Off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He's just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Bynum. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
That counts 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Rays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Three-finger Rietzma earns a league-high 18th win as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.